They are pounding the drum at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. A little cooler, a little cloudy, but good football weather for the Cowboys and the Panthers. And Pam Oliver, I guess we should buckle up for this game, I've been told.
Hey, let's. You know, Rico Dowdle was quite the media sensation last week, not only because he sliced up the Dolphins defense, but also he kept insisting that his former team should buckle up. With Tuba Hubbard out today, he will have plenty of opportunities to try to back up those words. When we spoke, he told me that my mission is to go out and get the job done, be the playmaker that I am. He did note that the Dallas defense has improved, stopping the run slightly, but that the Panthers have some space to make plays. The Cowboys, well, they are in the lower tier in rush defense, ranked 23rd in the NFL.
We'll see if Dowdle can repeat his performance this week. Carolina won the toss and deferred, so the Cowboys offense will be out on the field to begin the day. Ryan Fitzgerald, the rookie out of Florida State, will kick away to start this afternoon. Week 6 of the NFL season. A really entertaining first month. A lot of comebacks, including Carolina's 17-point comeback last week against the Miami Dolphins. Strong Rico Dowdle run. Wanye Thomas makes the stop after an 8-yard gain. And boy, Rico Dowdle made some noise last week and then made a little bit more noise this week, hoping for some revenge against his former team after a great year last year for Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, you look back when Dak went down, of course, the Dallas offense was kind of a shell at what it had been in previous years. But you can see, he said, they know I'm a violent runner, and they got to buckle up. Well, they saw it firsthand. He was a 1,000-yard rusher last year for the Cowboys.
Opening drive that does stall, but the Panthers take the early lead on Dallas.
Today,
5-yard line. Lathan Ransom, the rookie, on the stop. Let's go line dancing with the Cowboys. 3 first-round picks over the last 4 years. Week 1 this season, you had those 3 first-rounders, and then suddenly last week, a much different look.
Yeah, they went into last week's game with only Terrence Steele, the right tackle. Big news today, Tyler Guyton, the left tackle, Tyler Smith, 2 of those former first-rounders. They're back on the left side. You see him there. That's going to bode well now as they try to continue to get healthy here in Dallas.
We check in with our friend Carissa Thompson. CT.
Thanks so much, Adam. I'm glad you made it after that long baseball game. Great job the other night. Great job here by Daniel Jones to Tyler Warren, wide open over the middle. He takes it in for the score. Colts up early in this one, 7-0 over the Cardinals. Adam?
And he'll pick up a few as we check in with Carissa Thompson for a game break.
Thank you so much, Adam. Seattle hoping to bounce back from that last week loss, down 3. Sam Darnold finds his favorite receiver, Jackson Smith, and Jigba with a perfect pass, 61-yarder for the score. Seattle in front over the Jags, 10-6. Adam?
That was a wild game against Tampa Bay at Lumen Field last week. We can hear the crowd over at the ballpark in Seattle. Jacksonville opened up a lot of eyes the last couple of weeks. Win over San Francisco, win on Monday night against Kansas City. 69 degrees, some rain in the forecast, and we have seen plenty of it. And a little bit of love here for the former 9-year Carolina Panther, 3 Pro Bowls, a couple of All-Pro nods for Greg. Give him some love on the Jumbotron here. A great ovation from a place that cares a lot about Greg and vice versa. And now Dallas isn't even going to bother.
They're just going to go into halftime. Both these teams want that half to end. But I think both offenses feel really good about what they've been able to do. The defenses need to figure out how to get some stops, but it's really been Schottenheimer's 4th down aggressiveness led to 2 touchdowns, and that's been the difference in the game.
Well, Rico Dowdle talked about having the Cowboys buckle up, getting ready for this game against his former team. The didn't settle top performer comes your way. It is brought to you by State Farm. Dak Prescott, very efficient yet again, 14 of 18. He was great on that last touchdown drive to Ferguson. He went 8 of 9 on that series. And this has kind of been the story of Dak Prescott's season so far offensively.
I mean, he's playing as well as anybody in the league at the quarterback position. He can be explosive. He can be efficient. Obviously, Schottenheimer has a lot of trust in his ability to operate the system with the 4th down tries. It's overall just top-level quarterback play.
Kurt Menefee and company have the halftime for us. The Verizon halftime. Today's game flow presented by Progressive, and what was a solid offensive half for both teams. 17-13, Cowboys have the lead. Panthers able to muscle through a near turnover from Xavier Leggett and still come away with 3 points on a long distance bomb from Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers get the ball to start the second half. That landed in the landing zone, goes into the end zone. Carolina's got it down it, and the touchback goes out to the 20-yard line for the Panthers. Pam Oliver with Dave Canales moments ago.
All right, tight ball game here, Dave. What are some of the must-dos for you to win it?
Yeah, keep running the ball the way we've been. Stopping the run, it starts there. Making the most of our opportunities. We had a red zone stop on offense right there where we kind of fizzled out. The turnover turned into points for them. But we just got to stay together, finish, and make sure we keep getting this run game going.
They're number one in offense. How do you go toe-to-toe for them if they continue to heat up?
Just do right longer. Just execute and finish. Be efficient. When the big plays are there, we'll take our shots, but we just got to all stay together. Don't make anything up and play good football.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Pam.
Third and long coming up. So is Carissa Thompson with a game break. CT?
Thanks, Adam. Rams already up 7 in Baltimore. Stafford hits Tyler Higbee, who scores his first touchdown of the season. This one from 8 yards out. Rams take the lead 17-3 over the Ravens. Adam.
Boy, this is just warming my tight end's heart right now. All these tight ends getting touchdowns today, including Ferguson in this game. Jenkins for a gain of 7 here. This was a pretty historic day for Dak Prescott, who has passed the Hall of Famer and 3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman. Our old Fox colleague does a great job on Monday Night Football now. For the second most passing yards in Dallas Cowboy history, and barring injury, Dak Prescott is going to pass another colleague of ours over at CBS, Tony Romo.
Yeah, and he had some interesting quotes last week before the Jets game when they told him he was getting close. He said, the only stat I care about is I want to catch 5, which is the Super Bowls, Roger Staubach, and of course Troy Aikman.
Go out to the 35-yard line. If you haven't watched a lot of Carolina football this season, boy, it has been a weird year, right? Minus 21 scoring margin the first 2. You're like, oh man, the Panthers struggling. Then they shut out Atlanta on the road. They have a weird couple of special teams plays against New England. They end up getting blown out. They trail 17-0 last week, come all the way back. And today, against one of the best offenses in the NFL, they're going toe-to-toe with them for the most part.
Yeah, we came on to the broadcast saying, can they win a shootout? It felt like Carolina, to have a chance, needed to keep this in the low to mid-20s. And that's where Dallas is right now. But listen, this has been a good offensive performance. It is hard to slow down Dak Prescott, especially with the way George Pickens is playing and this offensive line getting healthier.
Carissa Thompson's got a game break. CT.
Thanks, Adam. Colts down 7 to the Cardinals. Daniel Jones hits Josh Downs in the back of the end zone, who takes a huge hit but hangs on for the 5-yard score. Colts Cardinals tied at 24. Adam?
Been a blast so far today. Greg, Pam, and I and our great crew are on our way to Minneapolis next week. Saquon Barkley and the Eagles coming off a tough loss against New York. Vikings had a bye week after their trip that you guys saw overseas. Regional action as well. Commanders and Cowboys you'll see in the late window next week. And who knows what the record's going to be. Cowboys trying to get over 500. Panthers trying to get to 500. And this has been a really good slugfest in Charlotte today. If you're hopping in with us, you came in at a good time. Just over 8 minutes to play, fourth quarter, tied up at 27 apiece. Big games for Prescott and Pickens and Dowdle. Carolina rushing attack has been excellent. And welcome inside our broadcast booth, Adam Amin, Greg Olson, Pam Oliver down on the field as well. Cowboys trying to get over 500. They're 2-2-1 coming in. Panthers have won 2 of their last 3, a chance to get to 500. This has been a really well-played ball game so far for the most part.
It's been a great game, and we've had 1 turnover. And you know, that was early in the game on the deflected pass from Bryce Young. It's been a clean game. Both offenses are just shy of 30. I mean, we said, could Carolina keep up in a shootout? It didn't feel like they could win a 30-plus game. Here we are at 27 apiece, and that might be in the cards far here in Carolina.
Fitzgerald for the win. It is good. The Panthers upset the Cowboys for one of Dave Canales' biggest wins as the headband for the Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald, an undrafted free agent who had to earn the starting job against Matthew Wright. He delivers. What a game. What a win for the Panthers. Cardinals and Colts are coming. For Pam and Greg, I'm Adam.